Are we there yet?
Welcome to Mixed In, the show where everything is not about one subject at all. It's about whatever we want. It's all going to be mixed in. And this particular episode is going to be about basically cryogenics, hibernation for space travel.
Space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were thinking about, like, how would it be possible to travel to the next star?
Yeah. And
Closest star from our solar system or whatever. And
I wouldn't want to be awake for, 10 years of a travel or...
yeah.
So
That's a long portion of your life.
Yeah, the only logical step would be to be put asleep somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have seen it before, like on the movie Avatar.
Like, yeah, in a bunch of sci-fi.
Aliens does that. And
Aliens, Prometheus.
you see them. They get into a little pod and they go under. I think Aliens was the cryogenics where she's frozen, and let's say I think Avatar was some kind of hibernation idea.
Yeah, because they weren't really frozen. They were just
sort of wake up
out
after so many years. And I think that also I think that you'd have to have some kind of we're not there yet where we'd have the AI necessary on the ship to keep everything going right while you're in hibernation or cryo sleep. And I think we'd have to have a pretty powerful AI in order to do that.
Yeah. We probably got it out there somewhere, or somebody has some kind of idea, or somebody does something. Maybe not an AI, maybe like a VI, a virtual intelligence thing or something.
Well, I was messing around on the internet to see where we're at these days on something like that. I know that we don't have the spaceships yet, but I think we might be at a place where the the hibernation idea and maybe even the cryogenics. So
Futurama.
yeah.
That's another one. He was frozen.
Oh, I gotta let my internet catch up with me here. So I was browsing around and I was like thinking that it'd be amazing if we had the ships that could do it. But so check this out. So it's kind of strange, but here's the title. Could lemur hibernation answer space travel questions? You're thinking lemur, right?
Lemur.
So you remember Madagascar? Lion King. That thing was a lemur.
Okay.
So a lemur that hibernates is strange and cute enough, but studying this lethargic state may provide a clue to sending humans on long-distance space travel or healing the ravages of heart attacks, strokes, and head trauma, according to researchers at Duke University. So the western fat-tailed dwarf lemur, a pocket-sized nocturnal primate native to Madagascar, is the closest genetic cousin of humans to hibernate for long periods at discovery made by German research team in 2004. So what's going on is I heard a little bit more about this one, and they're I guess lemurs hibernate for quite a while. I mean,
Like how does it say how long?
Yeah, not on this, but they like months and months, and so they pretty much like one heartbeat every one or two heartbeats like every half hour. So it's super slow.
Wow.
And if they could figure out how to have that be like an injection, and we can have that too, then we can go sleep. And so that's that one. And another idea is so that would be hibernation, some kind of a deep sleep. Now there's the cryogenics. So this would be basically being frozen. And I had to so I could see it a little bit better. Let me just zoom that in this way, and then maybe try it like that. Okay, so from a study in London Times, frozen baboons return to life. So scientists have unlocked the secret of suspended animation by successfully reviving baboons hours after their bodies were packed into crates of ice. So the breakthrough, which holds a huge implication for the battle against disease and aging, will allow humans to preserve their ice-cold bodies in suspended animation and wake up years later in the same physical condition. And then, of course, they would have maybe some medical breakthrough that could fix them up. But so, like, as the result from the baboon studies carried out by the Bloedham, California research company, were announced at the annual meeting of the American Association of Anti-Aging Medicine. The key to the technology is Hextend, a revolutionary plasma replacement fluid which is poured into the body through a vein in the upper thigh as blood is drained, and the anesthetized body is cooled to 1 Celsius, I guess. So as the clear fluid permeates the tissue, it prevents the deterioration caused by extreme lowering of the body temperature. The result from the baboon studies carried out at Biotime, a California research, were announced at the annual meeting at the American Association of Anti-Aging Medicine. The Hal Sternberg, Biotime's head of research, said work on the mechanisms of animal hibernation had provided much of the basic information on suspended animation. So it looks like this particular study with the baboons works. So it's possible, if, they say baboons, and if it would work on the baboons, it could work on us.
Yeah, because we're so close.
Yeah, so you never know. There could be, if we could figure out the spaceship to get us there, it's possible that we could be cryogenically frozen and reanimated when we get there. So you never know. Yeah, it may not be so much science fiction as it is science fact someday.
The long-term objective is to add freezing protection chemicals to the Hextend solution so humans' bodies can be stored at negative 196 degrees Celsius.
Mm-hmm. That's cold.
Yeah, that's cold. The temperature of the liquid nitrogen. Okay, it's the temperature of liquid nitrogen. So they would freeze you with liquid nitrogen.
Yeah. I think that's the fastest way that they know how to freeze us.
The principal barrier, however, is popular option. That's a popular option.
So the thing is like, I just thought of something. It's like, what if you and I are getting ready to go into hibernation, this way of being frozen? Would you have any reservations about it? How would you feel knowing that the shot is coming? It's going to be in your thigh, and basically, in theory, this works. But now this is it. This could possibly go wrong, and you will die, and it might hurt.
Well, I don't want to be a guinea pig.
No.
I would like it to be perfected.
Let's assume it's not a guinea pig thing, and it's not
okay.
necessarily.
This is just the way it is.
It's just the way it is. It's not. I mean, it's
not 100%.
It's not necessarily. It'll never be perfected.
I guess it's kind of like surgery when you go in for surgery and they put you under. It's like,
hey, they may be the best surgeons in the world.
Yeah, it's like we've done this millions of times, but there's always a chance of something going wrong. You know what? I love space. I just love it. If I ever had a chance to go out and explore space,
he would do it.
I probably would. Stick a big old needle in my thigh. Oh, that's really cool though. That's kind of seems like the more plausible one. I don't see how hibernation, like just kind of like sleeping, would do the job. It would have to be something that completely takes your body and freezes it in time.
Yeah,
literally, and then that way you can come back. There's no bone deteoration. There's
it'd be like we were saying before. It might be like a lot like you just like did a time travel, because you went to sleep, and when you wake up, you're there, and it's
same as before.
25 years in the future.
Maybe a few billion cells less, but hey, it's possible. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're working on that.
Yeah.
But there is still one more thing we got to overcome though. We need our Star Trek shields to protect us from like radiation and crap out there.
Yeah, we don't have the shield bubble.
So they're working on it. Actually, somebody made something. I remember seeing something on YouTube where it shows they actually made a little tiny circular shield
Oh, sweet.
out of electromagnetics and stuff like that.
Plasma and electromagnetics and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once they can get that and be able to engulf it into a ship and give the ship shields, Star Trek style, and then there you go. You can go into outer space, not have to worry about micrometeors or
Next is
radiations or stuff like that.
Next is, you know what? Next on Mixed In, teleportation.
Big thing on teleportation, but we'll wait for that one. I got a lot to say about teleportation. That's another big one. We need that.
Right.
We need that one.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching Mixed In, and we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Later.
Yeah, teleport.